but where we draw our limit is different for everyone. Like,
That's
you know, you have your 4 inches. Someone else might have to their knees. Someone might have to their ankles. Someone might have trailing after them.
Some people might have 10 inches.
Right. Some people just
10.
2
inches.
an inch.
Okay.
Some people, yeah. I mean, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
I
right.
feel like the problem with that, though, like everyone having their own mindset, I feel like there's a problem with that, to be honest, like when you think about it, because everyone having their mindset, but I don't want to say there's only supposed to be one mindset, but there's supposed to be God's mindset.
Mhm.
So I feel like if everyone's having their different mindset and you don't know what's right, then just go straight to the Bible, because that's the only mindset that you should have. So, I mean, if someone's gonna say, you're not gonna tell me what I want to, you're not gonna tell me what to do because it's my life and da 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 da
Then you
and
just
this
leave them
and
to
that,
God.
you can leave them to God, but at the same time,
God.
like their mindset is most likely wrong because they probably didn't get that information from the Bible. Because
So
the Bible don't tell you can do what you want because you pop in. I mean, if that makes sense, I feel like not all mindsets can be, oh, you're not me, you're not God, you can't judge me, because there's still the Bible and there's still what God wants us to do.
So what if someone was like all covered up, but they had like really tall heels? Would you think that's modest? Like if they had like
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care.
know,
I don't
I mean, about
if they covered up, I probably can't even see the heels. So
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really judge at all. Like, for real, if you
Yeah.
were to come to church in 2-inch dresses or whatever, I really don't care. At least you're at church in the first place. Like,
at least you're trying.
at least you're trying. You're there. I don't really
If
like
that's
how
all you
people judge in the
have,
first place. I mean,
that's
go
all you have.
ahead.
You
But
gotta come in what you can.
yeah, you're there. So do you?
yeah, I mean, like not everybody knows why people wear the certain things they do. Like maybe
Yeah.
that's all they have. So I mean, that's not probably common, but that could be like possible.
Kind of changing just this topic a little bit, going back to like what that discussion I was saying earlier. We talked about how like there could be a girl who can wear tight clothes and a mini skirt, right? There could be another girl who will cover herself head to toe,
And you'll never
But
know
then
who's a true
she's
Christian
worse
or
than
not.
that.
but she's
You'll
she's
never know who's a
worse.
true Christian or not.
Yeah. So I feel like modesty is important, but it can lead our judgments. Our judgments can be false just by basing on someone's clothes. Like I know if I see someone dressed in some type of way, I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at her. I'm like, okay, she probably doesn't have anything else to wear. Probably why she made her decision, or that's what she feels comfortable in. But I mean,
Yeah.
if you're new, then that's a problem. That's just. But other than that, like if we can't really base our like decision on someone's Christian or not on how they dress, because like I said, like the girl who couldn't cover herself head to toe at church can be going out and wear with the girl who wore to church that tight thing out, and we would never know because we only see that.
Covered.
You can't see people for the clothes they wear. You can see like can't read a book by its cover.
Don't judge.
Don't
a book.
judge.
Don't-
Don't judge a book by its
Can't
cover.
read a book by its
Right,
cover.
right.
We
So
can't
judge
read
a-
a book by its cover also.
You
So
can't read it. Yeah.
I mean,
just by its cover.
You just can't do anything by its cover.
Yes.
Makes-
Amen.
I have a scenario to bring. And this actually, like, this scenario is based on me. Like, this is about me. I don't want to make it about me, but it is, like, it's a story that I kind of want to bring into a scenario that happened last year. So, I don't know if you guys already knew, but I was trying to get purple hair. And it wasn't, like, completely, like, boom, neon purple, like, all over my head, like, come in and look like Lady Gaga with, like, crazy purple hair.
It's
No.
like lavender.
It wasn't
dark
that.
purple,
It was
right?
supposed to be like a dark purple, like
What's
close to
this?
Like
black
you can-
purple.
you can't
Like
see it.
Was it the whole head or just?
It was ombre too, like just the tips of my hair. It's supposed to be like a shortcut. And I wanted to get it. And I talked to my parents about it over and over and over and over again. And they were like going back and forth, yes, no, yes, no. So I brought it up to my uncle once. And he was like, no, don't do that because that's not modest and that's not right. And my dad started to agree with him. So it was like, okay, so it's a no, never mind. But then my aunt and my cousin were like, you don't have to worry about what other people are saying because you're still going to church and you're still praising God and you're still like following God and doing what you have to do for God. And they're telling me about how like someone at their church, like the pastor's daughter, has like a new color hair like every week. Like she has green hair one week, red hair one week, and she still comes to church and she still praises God. So my question to you guys is, like, in this scenario, would it have been bad for me to get this purple hair or not?
I personally feel like it wouldn't have been bad for you to get the purple hair because, for one, it's dark, so you won't really see it much unless you're in the light.
And they wanted it.
Yeah, and I
I was
feel
supposed
like
to get it last week. Like, I really wanted
Last
it.
week,
cry.
and I feel like purple hair really doesn't have anything to do with your relationship with God. Like, it's not a bad thing or anything. Like, I don't see what's so bad about it. As long as you're still having your relationship with God and still doing your Christianly duties, then you should be fine.
Myra, okay, even if you were to have some bright red, bright pink, bright purple, or rainbow hair cry, like for real, I don't think it would matter unless, because you know, it's okay, yes, it's your appearance. It's just how people are going to judge you, how they're going to interpret how you are, because they're going to see, okay, she doesn't dress modestly, so she's not going to be a Christian. That's the only thing. But I think it's just really about how you are on the inside, how you interpret yourself, not how other people interpret you. Because if you feel like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, I'm still following the Bible, I'm still being a Christian, I personally wouldn't care about what the other people think. But we have a caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to Holy Hills. Who is this?
Okay, I just want to make a contribution to your program
Go ahead.
about your purple hair and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true that it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
Color of your hair, right? Even the Bible even says that, right? What goes into the body does not defile the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what comes out of the body defiles the body, right?
Yeah.
You have to think about it. Sometimes they say you don't judge a book by its cover, right? That's what it says, right? But sometimes too, people judge a book immediately by its cover. When somebody sees a tin of milk, right? They're just going to see exactly what is written on the tin of milk. So if the tin of milk says it's a tin of milk, the ingredients are actually written on the side of it. So most of the time, people are going to judge you. People are going to judge you by how you look. Immediately they see you, they can just, judge you by misjudging you by your looks. So it's better for us to look modestly to please God, okay?
Yeah.
You have to look something that people are going to look at it and then praise God, see God in you. You have to be a mirror image of Christ. If you are a child growing up in Christ, you have to be something that people are going to look at you and then see Christ in you. So every time you dress up, everything you want to put up on yourself, just think about it. Will somebody see Christ through me? Will somebody see that I'm a child of God with this outfit? Will somebody glorify God in this? That's what you got to think about in everything that you put on yourself, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much for your discussion.
I would also like to
Enjoying it. Bye.
Bye.
I would also like to add on to that.
Yeah, go first.
Yes, what I do agree with her because people are gonna interpret you in a different way. That's the only thing. So like if you probably walk up to a stranger on the street and you're trying to bring them closer to God, they're gonna look at your hair and be like, "What is this?" Like they're not even gonna take you seriously, to be honest. But even with your hair, it wasn't even that bad, to be honest. But I know, like, there's a whole bunch of Christians, like me, Rob Parsley's daughter, Cry.
That's what I was
She
talking
has some
about.
gray hair. She
That's what I was talking
has
about.
purple hair,
Pastor's daughter,
pink hair,
yeah.
Cry. Like, and look at her, look at her.
That's what I was
Look
talking
at her
about.
dad.
Every week.
But anyways, I don't think, and if he wanted to accept it, that's his own family problem, whatever. That's what that's what he
They can do
interpreted.
that, yeah.
Yeah, but for us, it's different for what our parents think. And since you're under your parents' roof right now, I think you should just follow what they think for now. Don't go out and do your stuff,
But my
okay?
parents were actually willing to let me get it. They
It's
just let
just-
everyone else influence their opinion.
That's not.
Okay. Well, I personally believe that your aunt and cousin.
Hi, welcome to Holy Hills.
Hi, how are you? My name is Quasi, and I'm calling from Canada.
Canada? Wow, hi.
Yeah. So I've been listening to your show. Actually, my sister sent me the link.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been listening to you girls for a couple of weeks now, and honestly, I'm really proud of you girls because you girls are talking about some of the issues that young teenagers face today.
Thank you.
And to definitely very, very, very excited and proud of you because this is something that every person or every mother would want his or her daughter to be doing or listening to. So yeah, definitely, I give you girls a props for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Going back to your subject on I know you got. I was listening. I didn't really listen for a long period of time today, but I heard about you girls talking about pink hair or something like that. About probably where you wear to church. Honestly, where you wear to church doesn't really define you as a person. You know, Ghanaians really a lot of emphasis on what people wear to church. You know, people wear their best shoes, best dress, whatever. And honestly, deep inside them, they're not living the Christ-like life, right? Because you go to the churches of today, all they care about is like a fashion show. And actually, if you go to like for me, I'll give an example. If you go to the white churches here in Canada, they don't even dress for the church, but some are actually doing a lot of good works. And I went to Ghanaian church. The person who is mostly dressed well is a person who is just going to church just for like a fashion show. So we shouldn't lay a lot of emphasis on that. Whether your hair is pink or you dye your hair pink, blue, whatever, that doesn't define you. What your action does is what defines you as a person. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I have a question for you girls.
Go ahead, ask.
Okay. My question is, you know, this is a different generation that you girls are in. I mean, some Christians, when you talk about R&B, hip hop, or whatever, okay. My question is: do you think, as a Christian, do you think you should listen to hip hop, R&B? Should you be really engaged in that kind of music or no? That's my question, because I know definitely you girls are gonna. You live in America, definitely. There's Drake, there's the Rihanna's, and whatever, right? So, is it bad to be really engaged in hip hop, R&B, or whatever? Is it bad as a Christian? Should you listen to that kind of music or no?
Wow.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, because I had to listen to the music all the time. Like,
I'm not
gonna lie. And
I
everything.
can't lie.
Like, we all do it. We listen to it. So, I mean, I don't think it's wrong. I understand where people would see it's wrong, because we're supposed to be, you know, we have to be careful what we put into our heads, what we see, you know, what we hear.
Because the devil goes
and
for your
stuff.
mind. Like
Yeah.
that.
So we should be careful what music we listen to. We should only listen to gospel and stuff like that. But like, kind of like, you know, this music, we don't really take the mess. Well, we don't really like.
We don't put it into
we don't. We just listen to it. Like, if we like I know some people who don't even listen to the words. They just listen to the music.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, as long as we're careful. Like, we need to start listening to the message the song is portraying. Because there are some songs that will portray good messages, but there are other songs that just talk about nonsense.
Well, for some,
Nonsense.
it does influence though.
Yeah,
think
some
about
of them
boys
is
shoes.
really
yeah,
good.
boys, yeah.
Yeah.
And in
Like,
fairness, we need to be careful. Yeah, like
that
yeah.
one is just nothing.
we need, like, because you know, we listen to music and then we hear guys degrading females, and then now actual men out here are
degrading females.
So that's another thing we need to filter out. Yeah, go ahead, Sherry.
And like,
All right, sure. Thank you. And actually, Rachel is my niece. So hi, Rachel.
Hi.
It's your Uncle K. Bye.
Oh, bye. So cool. Thank you for calling. Thank you for the love.
Thank you.
okay, there's a lookout app I have called Snapchat.
My God.
What's the lookout app? The app I have called Snapchat, and you like can follow people on it or whatever. And I follow this girl. Her name is
Don't say the name.
Her name is something, and she's a deaconess, and she listens to that music all the time.
She's a deaconess?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a young deaconess.
Okay.
She's like really young, but she's like a deaconess. And basically, like, I was watching her snaps, and she was talking about that type of stuff, and she was basically saying that what Chelsea had said earlier, like, it depends how you take the message, because you know, there's a young star there named Chief Keef, and I know like he does like a lot of like gang stuff, and you know, some people actually like take that and apply it to life, and they do what he does. But some people they just like the music to listen to it, and they love it.
I might use
So,
that for a second.
I think it all really does
So
depend
you
on
can
how you take
screenshot
the
it.
message.
I think that's so true.
Well,
Go ahead.
What do you want to
Okay.
Well, I said, like I seen this thing and there was this guy and he was rapping about Christian rap basically.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "No,
Jesus
that is
rap.
wrong. I don't like rap." And I was like, "But he's speaking in
It's a good message.
Exactly.
but he doesn't like it because it's rap."
That's what I've heard too, because there are, rappers out here who will rap like only gospel music. They don't.
Lecrae.
That's not
Yeah,
wrong.
But that's not wrong at all.
That's not wrong, but because it's rap,
That's the only
that's
reason
the
why.
only thing. It's
I don't
It's
think there's
just
a
a
problem with
name.
rap because
I don't
rap is an
either.
expression of music.
It's like,
exactly. It really
Poetry, yeah.
is.
Poetry
But-
with rhythm.
Because
But I
that's
feel like because sorry.
okay,
to
you go,
cut
you go,
off.
you go.
I feel like with the way that society and music today is, like there's Kanye West and his type of rap, and Future and Drake and their type of rap, that everyone sees rap as a bad thing.
Yeah.
There's two sides of rap. There's good rap and there's bad
Mhm.
rap. And I feel like the good rap is like it can be like the good
Christian rap or
like,
like the
even
good
if
message.
it's not good rap, like if it's just like good vibes, like
Well,
it's okay.
we see rap as just a group, but there's really like subgroups in it because there's Christian rap, it's country rap.
Country rap.
And then the
There's
good
hipster rap.
message rap.
Yeah, there's all types of rap. So just because it has rap at the end of it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I said, we need to take in the message and decide if that's something we should be listening to.
If that's something I should take in or not.
Yeah. Well,
Because, let me just add one more thing. So you guys know that one song by Mary Mary called "I Love God," right?
yeah.
I love God.
That's a rap song.
Yeah, but you know how many
I
like
don't know what song you're talking about. I just
Yeah.
heard
I've heard
it.
so many people call
no,
them
it's
people.
so people are criticizing them so bad, even though they're Mary Mary, just because they want to appeal to the younger crowd. Because everybody knows that us as teens, we don't like that traditional gospel music. to be
Yeah, we
honest.
don't.
So they want to appeal to us and try to make up something that's more to us, like give a little beat to something and stuff.
Yeah.
But people just be criticizing them and saying that, they're turning to the devil side now, even though it's a good message still. And and they're saying, they're defiling God's music and making it something that it shouldn't be. So
That's like as long as the message behind it is good and applaud, like I would have clapped to her because she's trying to reach out to us. She's trying
Yeah.
to talk to the younger generation. Like they better go. Yes.
because y'all know
Yeah.
this too, Nero X. Like
Right.
Nero X is
Yes.
like,
He's with the
Right.
younger generation.
And we all listen to his music on the daily. You don't never hear anyone walking around listening to "Give Me a Song." Any song.
yeah,
You don't hear any young person plugging their headphones.
I do.
You don't hear them walking down the hallway like that.
The only one I can imagine someone listening to is Alpha and Omega, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But other than that, like you don't hear any young person. You only hear them sing
Listening
at
to
church, and that's
1950.
it. But if you make an appeal to us, we will listen to it. But it is
Yes, we need to take a short break. Please keep on tuning in. Please stay with us.
Tune in.
Tune in,
Tune
keep
in.
calling again. The number is 614-577-1434 or 614-577-1464. Or you can tune in on YouTube.
People crum.
That Paul Cron.
That.
Crum.
Tune in. We're doing good. Where are we all?
Now When I see, hey,
Only your baba, get the top promotion. Me, hey, only your baba. Me one, oh man, oh man, oh man, yeah, be on your na yeah, you know. Yeah, be on your na see that. Oh man, oh man, yeah, me and you na yeah, you know. Yeah, me and you na see that. Mumu ami o me fast dem rage. The funti na wacha se meti ase. Yeah, mumu bie huma shase. Kame honye wakono erade wa yade. Se say me na mo dade. Manko wiade me na fiase. Me to atechemu kra me hwiase. Wasema tadi fufu erade wa yade. Me partner what you me say ye dem fitire ye me hia enye ye ni me koni pema me sie etimina ene ma se die we me to ayi me di me tefo aye o se entontom entamfo mu amopa me say ye mu ntan vie ye yesu di mu ntu bunya me damfo o me yi da yo o me da da shida yi da yo o me da da yeah, me and you na yeah, you know. Yeah, me and you na see that. One time to me on me there ready. Yeah, yes, na I should say. The young papa me me da wa me hunte ma. No then sabe come wo huna mane. Eh yes moja. Na ye me sanya me tie wuni mu a. Me kan chiro wuni a enye nipa ahoɔden na sɛ papa bi sika. Yeah. Yes. Ishanu ejame watamfo mesle na adame me fo mase na koma bosom de ne ha me fa me homa ne na da atwa na me ebra me na me shira na mu woni pa yo de fo wona maduro so a me ka kire wa bra bokuta bu a won se mo bredi a emblem na bishafo winner Papa God be the winner. Now who be the loser? Satan be the loser. Onunti no be a yine and catch it for. You are catch it for. Who are catch it for? You are catch it for. Let me the him mano. Go be around him mano. Aba me the him mano. Him mano. What him mano? Aba me the him mano. Him mano. Him mano. What him mano? What him mano? Oh me da yo, oh me ananas. Oh me da yo, oh me ananas. Yeah, yo na yeah, you know. Yeah, yo na see that. Oh me da yo, oh me ananas. Yeah, yo, oh me ananas. Yeah, me and you na yeah, you know. Yeah, me and you na see that. I see that. Yeah, me and you na see that. Ever got me a dada. Baby, got me a dada. Just say, every X. Skitty pack promotions. Young Bennett. We get to Ghana. Hey, T-Flow. It's a friend on the beat. I ready? Never X. Na. Okamawati. Me amena kamawati. Animo kone me ba enzina dada muziwe. Was Illuminati. Malamemba. Sumochu Bugatti. Sana ya meshira na meshira bonfamuda yanati. Meshira no maji. Ulisa mungu ni midi. Unyame. Onya dazeni yo na we that me that. Unianum, ya me be na wa ba anayin. Malami ya me that ona. Ya me that ona. Malami ya me that ona. Ya me that ona. Oh ya me that ona. That ona. Malami ya me that ona. Ya me that ona. Oh ya me that ona. He be the most high God and the most high one, the creator of the universe. Hey. What bless him more to no time for competitors. It's whoever did the one as I wanna. You the most to the wolf feeder. No what you try and the money, Baba God, and I go day. Nago day, Allah, Baba. You came in the bush. May you would in a yo, my am a me that was it. Me, I made that ona. Yamina dauna, malami yamina dauna, yamina dauna, oh yamina dauna, dauna, malami yamina dauna, yamina dauna.
Mama made the underground, me play mainstream. Eno be a name, sisi I fancy the meeting. Papa more Benedict and Ama, you the daydream. It's the low on there. Let's go, Papa, way back 10,000 BC. If then Adam them a time on a KBia, then times on the ECG. Now me hina be light off. I hope ya niho. The day was stable. Ya made the brother, but Satan na you infinity. Cain was stable to kill his own brother. And still ya made that downa. No nyama nam kwata kwaba to so menya. Papa wo hawana. Onye wona oya alpha and omega. Obo solve a simple amo. Onu tum go no mu. Ya me utuma artist a billionaire with just a single album. In your vim go no mu. Inti ko vim she no mu. For wadwenje no fortune no do. Ano otto no bo. Ochama oso wodo wotuma ze for wo so for no do. But the ko ni nsinya wuska na papa no zo sport no bo, you know.
Aba, yeah, wa ya me ya wazi. Me ya me na tasi. Yeah, na
So Holy Teens on Holy Hills Radio. Call-in numbers.
Call-in number is 577-614 and 1434. Again, 614-577-1434 or 617-577-1464. Again, 614-577-1464.
Okay, so let me read a little something. Okay, so we need to teach our daughters that there are 5 main dresses a woman should wear in her lifetime. These are school uniform, matriculation gown, graduation gown, wedding gown, maternity dress. Let our daughters know this too, that if any girl skips the second dress, she will not get to wear the third one. Our daughters must not rush to wear the 5th dress just because a man has promised them the 4th. More so, the 4th one fits better and more prestigious if worn before the 5th dress. If you choose to circulate this message, it will change. Okay, anyways. So
I understand and I get like the message. Like supposed to be cute. But what is a matriculation?
Yeah, can anybody explain matriculation?
Yeah, let me just look this
Go
up.
to dictionary.com.
But I like that. I think it's cute,
though, 'cause
I
it's
think it's
saying, like,
cute. Like
kid,
it's like what we should do.
graduate,
Yeah.
Married kid.
So like, what was the first one again?
School uniform.
So yeah, school,
That's
then
okay.
whatever that is,
And then matriculation. And then
I think it
graduation.
like builds on.
Yeah, it's supposed to
that's
build
what
on.
I'm
It's like
saying.
it's our life stages. So like, I like how they like we shouldn't rush to get to stage 5.
That's
So like how
Or
it's
stage 1, like some people.
I like because I be okay. How people be dressing. I know, but we
Yeah.
can take it in a way that
Yeah.
how people be dressing.
Well, Meyer, looks up what's
Matriculation.
I'm almost here. Matriculation. Okay.
that is cute.
Matriculation. It says, matriculation's college. It says to enroll in a college or university as a candidate for a degree.
So first school uniform and
so,
then
like,
after okay.
Little kid school, then college, then graduation, then wedding gown, then.
Maternity.
I like how it builds up, but
I mean, some people get married and have babies in college. So I feel like the last couple of steps can go together. Kind of. I don't know. Well, I mean, one has to go before the other, definitely, like marriage before babies.
What is an appropriate age to get married to, you guys? I mean, even though we don't know it,
25.
I feel like plus.
I love that
25.
age. That's
Yeah,
my ideal age.
I like 25.
I feel like 25
everything's
plus.
gonna happen.
But when people be
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, I'm 60, I want to get married," my parents don't let me. I'd be like,
When you're walking.
Chelsea
I know
got
a
a
lot.
couple out of school that's already engaged.
There's actually four couples that are engaged at our school. The majority of them are seniors. Some of them are 18, some of them are 17.
There's this YouTuber that I'm subscribed to on
What's her
YouTube,
name?
right? Aspen.
I don't like her.
You don't like her?
no.
She's a white girl. She's like, okay, she's a sophomore in college and she's already married.
I mean,
She just
That's
turned
not
20.
anything, I guess.
I guess
I
that's
mean,
not too bad. At least she's in college.
Yeah,
not
and
high
it's
school.
not high school. She's
Yeah.
able to do she's on her
That's
own.
crazy
I want to have
though.
my
Like,
wedding when I'm
19,
25.
just
I wanna get
turned
engaged,
20.
Like,
20.
no.
I know. Probably like
23.
23. Yeah. That's good.
So like you're engaged. for a
20 is
long
just
time.
the best year.
The 20s?
It's just
or like,
20,
you're
25
young.
actually is like the best year. Everyone thinks it's 21, but I feel like it's
21, no. Like, that's when you need to
But
have
by
fun.
the time you reach 30, you should be like
At least
have
married, have
kids and
kids, yeah.
stuff.
At
I
least
know, but for
one.
some people,
Yeah.
that's not how it always is. Like God has different things planned for
That's
everyone.
true. That's true.
Because some people probably don't even find their true love until they're like what 40.
There
Yeah.
are people,
That's
there are people who
sometimes.
are like 60,
It just
just not
depends
finding
on-
their true love.
Because
It just
everyone
happens.
like I know like everyone's like when I'm this age I'm gonna do this and do that, but like life, like you don't know life, like you don't know the future, so you can't just sit
You
here
might
and
not even
plan
get
out,
married.
like
you
might
might
not
not
even
even
have
live
kids.
long
Yeah.
enough to get
You
married.
might
God
not even
forbid.
live.
right. You
But-
can't just sit there and plan like when I'm 32 I'll have my second kid and their name will be this. Like you don't know what's gonna happen in life.
But we still do.
But back to our topic of
We still
modesty.
We still
You be
dream.
playing.
We can
You
still
guys,
dream.
back to our topic of
My 4
modesty.
kids.
Totally got off track.
But like, I like how they like gave us the different. We could use this as modesty, like how we're dressing. Start off little with your school uniform.
Yes,
Don't try with your wedding dress. Okay, don't go from school uniform to wedding dress in 2 weeks. Okay, like how you start off looking like a little kid, and then 2 weeks later you look like a stripper.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Like,
That one you can't.
You can't.
You just can't.
You just can't.
You cannot. But that is so true. Like, as we grow, we can, update. Let's say
Yeah,
update
but slowly.
slowly. But you just can't, one day,
Pop out of nowhere. Like, boom.
one day just be wearing a little schoolgirl skirt. No, I mean, not so because some people take that, but like your little, your button up and your khakis and your, you can't go from that to, booty shorts and your bralettes.
Right, bralettes, right there.
Yeah, bralettes.
People, it's supposed to be worn like underneath like a tank top.
People just
No,
people be
like,
wearing
no.
it out.
No, that's the band. That's the band.
Bandeau, that's what
That's
I'm-
what's supposed to be worn. The bralette.
Are you talking about like
No,
it
the
looks
bralette is
actual
like
bra?
the
Yeah,
lace
it looks
one.
like
actual-
lace.
It looks like an
yeah.
actual bra,
It's
but it's
like
like more
design.
fitted or lace.
Yeah, and you're supposed to wear it out. See, that's what I'm saying. Society don't care about modesty. They're making bralettes for females to
But
wear.
I think it's different, like when it's like long sleeve or something. You have like a high waisted thing.
Yeah,
That's
then it's
different.
covered.
And it's covered
But
your
most
stomach or
girls
something.
will wear like
Little
low
booty
cut
shorts, I know.
booty shorts.
This is a new call. I mean, a new sound.
It sounds different.
Yeah. Hello, hi, welcome to Holy Hills. Sorry.
Hi, I have a question for you guys.
Oh, go ahead.
Can you mention your name first?
My name is Dee Dee.
Okay, hey Dee Dee, go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, how do you know what you're wearing is appropriate or not?
That's a really good question.
Well, kind of depends on where you're going or what you're doing. I mean, if you're going to school, you can't go to school and break dress code.
Yeah, you know what you're supposed
Yeah.
to do. So.
If you're going to church, you can't go to church and have
And break their own dress code.
and break church dress code, which I mean, we don't really have a church dress code, but you just can't be showing like things that shouldn't be seen. Let's just say this. The things that no one else is supposed to see except your possible spouse in the future should not be shown at all.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
appropriate.
Save that for
your future possible future.
I feel like how you would know if it's appropriate or not is one, if you're getting dirty looks or if you're just being looked at like, and it's not just like, oh, someone looks at you because they think your outfit's cute. Someone's looking at you like, and there's more and more people looking at you like, And also, I feel like depends on if you're offending someone, then you know if it's appropriate or not. If you know, like, if you have to question yourself if this is right or not, then it's most likely not right. Because if you know it's right, then you shouldn't have to ask yourself, and you shouldn't have to ask yourself if it's appropriate or not.
Like as soon as you put it on, you just like, oh, this is cool, or you're like, oh no, I don't think I should wear it.
So I feel like if you have to ask yourself, like, I don't know, like, should I really wear this? Don't wear it, because it's probably not right.
Yes, if you have to question yourself.
If you have to question yourself,
I
then
feel like that could go with like anybody. Well, like not anybody. I mean, it could go with different people, because even with myself, like simple like things, I be questioning myself, like, should I really wear this? Is it gonna be okay?
If you have to question yourself, just put it on.
No, even like wearing this, like a shirt and sweatpants. This morning, I was like, should I really wear this?
That's different.
Yeah, I think I over question myself, but I feel like it just depends.
Oh, you're scared that people are gonna judge you?
No. Okay, not in this what I'm wearing now, but like in some situations.
I understand. Well, Dee, I'm gonna ask this question back to you. What do you think? Yeah, I know you guys forgot. What do you think? When do you think it's appropriate? Like when? Yeah. Your question.
Like Myra was saying, I think if you have to question yourself on if it's appropriate or not, then that should be an automatic red flag that you should not wear it because you're questioning yourself.
Good
answer.
I like that.
I love it. Thank you for calling.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
To build up on that, let's just say, like, okay, let's take an example. Like, if you have to question yourself, like, if you're doing something and your parents, if you have to question yourself thinking, do my parents think this is okay? Or do my parents, like, will my parents allow me to do this? And you probably shouldn't do that. That's the example. Like, I feel like that's, like, an example. So, like, if you have to question yourself, like, is this really right to wear or not, then don't wear it. Just like if you were in a situation and you're wondering, like, would my parents really allow me to do this or not? Would my parents be mad at me if I was to do this or not? Then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that doesn't even just go for dressing.
Yeah.
Like, that goes for your attitude and everything else and things that you say. So you just think about it, like, if I said this and my mom was here right now, what would she think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of, like I said before, like, we think of modesty as dressing, but we kind of never really talked about the other things, like how you act. We kind of talked about your hair a little bit, but, not that much. Everything else, like, modesty is so focused on dressing that we kind of, like I said, forget everything else, which we should bring up to light. Like, you should act modest. A lady should, be... sit with
sit with her legs out, but her legs closed.
Yeah, you have to act modest. You have to present yourself in a modest way. You just can be going out here, I'm here partying. No,
don't play party.
Okay, Cardi, she's changing. She's becoming modest.
She is. Look,
yeah,
she's getting there.
I like to get that. Well, I do have a topic to bring up, but I don't know if this is me questioning myself. I don't know if it's right to bring it up or not, because I don't want to start
Just go ahead.
anything.
Just go ahead.
But
Just go ahead.
We'll shut it down if it's bad.
I won't. Okay.
How do you feel about the way that the youth at our church are dressing? Because hearing things that, like, some people aren't really liking.
I feel like
so let me just reword this. How do you think the youth at our church should probably change that or dress at our church?
Okay.
Let's just
or any church.
It's not just our church.
Not just our church.
There's many youth in
Columbus.
Just
many.
Anyway, to Japan, any church.
Let's see. This goes back to what we were saying. Our parents also have different, views of what modesty is and stuff like that. So, like we were saying, if we're gonna go to church, this is, kind of not causing any tension or drama. We should kind of dress to how our parents see is best, I guess.
Parents do know best.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, that's us not being able to express ourselves.
I'm not saying
express ourselves.
I'm not saying any parents in particular, but there's a lot of parents out there who don't like their children wearing anything, even close to anything, to express themselves. Like, again, parents wanted their children to be they're just on their knees, ankles, or neck covered up, cry just to go to church. Or
they don't have to. Okay, that's where you would have to draw the line, because you should still be able to wear what you want, but meet your parents' guidelines. You know what I'm saying? So you can't wear if they say you can't wear a short. I don't know. You could They say you can't wear. They want you to wear a long dress. Then pair it with something you like. Like if I want to wear a long dress, okay, it has to be tight. If you want me to wear a short dress,
Like
it has
combine.
to be loose. Yeah, like combine it, make a compromise, kind of do that. Then hopefully that will. But changing on, I mean, I don't know. It depends on. You would have to kind of see how they dress to know how to change it. I feel like at our church, I don't think any of these dress too bad. There are sometimes some people kind of don't dress appropriate, but
I feel like everybody dresses fine.
I don't think
and
anyone
even
in
if like
our
they
church-
do dress the way, cause like what Rachel might wear to church, I'm like someone else might think it's not appropriate, but someone else might think it's okay.
yeah.
I
I
feel-
think it depends on your body type because
Yeah, that does have a big effect on stuff.
it depends on how.
Because
it looks
some
on you or
others are
something.
built thick, and it's not their
Mhm.
fault. But
But they should still
because
be able
that's
to
how
wear
they
whatever
are,
they
people
want.
judge them because, well, they don't have a choice but to dress how they can fit to their body.
Mhm.
Yeah, that reminds me of like in school. This girl, she's wearing leggings and she got away with it because she was like really skinny. Like when I say she's like really skinny.
And
And
someone
then the
who's
other girl, when she was
thicker.
thicker, she was wearing it. And it was like, no, you have to go
Take it
change.
off, yeah.
It's a distraction, I guess.
Well,
That's okay.
To wrap up.
So y'all want to give the conclusions or what did you guys learn from this?
well, basically, modesty is not really a set definition. It's kind of what everyone believes, but we should all know like better to come to church or just like the club or go to the club just like church. So we should know what's meant for what and stuff. And we all have like a little fine line of that we all agree on, but that after that, exceeding that, it's all different. That's kind of what I took from it.
I think just always respect your body first because that is the temple.
Amen.
What I have to say is basically what Chelsea said. Like, there's not a set definition, but know like your limitations and base what you're gonna wear and like the surroundings, like the type of people that's gonna be there. Like, make sure what you're wearing is appropriate. And yeah,
I feel like you should dress according to how what your limitations are and what your parents' limitations are. And you shouldn't really let anybody judge you as long as you're doing the thing that you know what you're supposed to be doing and what God tells you to do.
I got a lot to conclude with. So I definitely did appreciate having to hear everyone else's like opinions and like perspectives on this topic of modesty. And I feel like as long as you're dressing in a way that represents God, but you're comfortable with, then you're good. Like you're set. Don't base anything that you do on anyone else or anything of the world or anything on man unless it's on God. Like, don't base anything on anyone in this world but God. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about what other people are talking about unless like you're worrying about God, because you don't have to worry about anyone else but God, because you're not here to please anyone else but God. So as long as you're doing what you're doing for God, then I feel like in modesty and personality, you shouldn't really care about what others have to say. But at the same time, have boundaries, set, as Sheree said, limitations, and don't be like don't have nonsense with it. Like, don't be like, I mean, I can do this because even though, like, don't try and be dumb with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, you have a
No.
another conclusion?
go ahead then.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Everyone got everything they want to say out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks
Tune
for
in.
calling.
Yeah, thank you for calling for who called. Tune in next week, and our topic will be TBA because we don't have it right
To
now.
be announced.
TBA. Yeah, but tune in next week at 6:30.
Somewhere around that time.
Somewhere
Yeah.
around that time.
Next Friday, 6:30, around there.
Give us some calls.
Call
Yes,
in.
Call in
Tell your
and share with
friends.
people.
Yes,
so they
share
can
people.
We wanna
Share.
know your
too.
opinion.
Yes.
Don't be scared. We're all beginners. Just
We're
like
all
you are.
chill.
It's okay.
We'll enjoy your
We're chill, like we're cool. We're not like no. Like we're like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just call in.
So
Don't be
just, you know,
scared.
don't be shy. Call
Tell
in.
your friends, tell your mother's friend, tell your mother's mother's
Tell everybody and their mom.
Just tell everyone. But thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lord, my God, Jesus, I will speak of your glory. I will show forth your beauty. If I dance, it won't be enough. If I shout, it won't be enough. I will speak of your glory. I will show forth your beauty. If I dance, it won't be enough. If I shout, it will be enough. For you are the great and mighty King. You rule in every nation. Oh Christ, my soul is wrong. You are worthy to be praised. You are forever.